guys, it's Peter, CP Rail 8748 with a much overdue update of what's been going on with the future layout on the basement. I haven't posted any updates for about just over a month. So when I get back with this video, I will show you some purchases I got towards the new layout, some progress on the basement, and my new temporary layout. Last week's outing to the Windsor Club and Ron 2448 Toyman's layout, I really got hungry to running some trains, so I decided to do a quick little switching temporary layout, also to test out my really old Shinohira turnouts to see how they would work, and I will get back to you with those updates.
Alright guys, so here is the section for my kids' playroom. We had new windows installed not too long ago, so that's been nicely done, new window. We decided instead of building a ball pit, my wife found a good deal on a used ball pit with 1,000 balls through a local mom's sale group. So she picked this up for $50. So this is going to be their ball pit for the time being. See how it works. They love it for the time being. It's mostly for a sensory thing, just to lay or sit in there. The art table is right beside there. My son was doing some watercolors earlier today, so I still have to do the drywall, but all the stud work is complete, and all my stud work here for the layout is complete as well. I've done storage shelves underneath. Sorry for the quick camera, guys, I don't want to make you seasick here, but all the storage is under here, as you can see. Above the valance for my layout is going to be storage for my model railroading stuff, but originally my layout was going to be from here all the way to where the freezer is above my workbench, and I was going to have a 2-track staging yard above the freezer. What I'm thinking now, the more I'm doing this layout, if I'm happy with this temporary layout, I'm going to leave this as my switching layout, which is going to be roughly 6 by about maybe 9 or 10 feet. And then I'm going to do the rest for staging. I haven't decided yet. Alright guys, so now I'm going to talk to you about more in-depth on what I did to get this small switching layout going. So I was right. When I connected the power to the rails, I was getting a short no power with the Kato power pack. The reason why was the frogs weren't insulated. These are very old pre-2000 Shinohira switches. So I had to use a Dremel to insulate the frogs. I am going to eventually, once I lay my final track plan for my permanent layout, I am going to insulate these with styrene and use files to file them down nice so they're nice and even with the track. Right now the track works with DC because of this. I'm hoping once I get my genset back, or maybe borrow a DCC locomotive from Dave for a week, I'm hoping that the DCC locomotives work as well. My only concern is with the old Shinohira turnout, sorry for my camera work, is as you can see here and here, this is a soldered bridge, so you're getting a soldered connection here and here. So this might cause some problems. Some guys had to desolder one or both of these. I'm hoping that I'm just gonna have to desolder this connection, take it out, and use rail joiners to connect the rails loosely. But I'm hoping this is going to be like Kato Unitrack turnouts from my N scale, that by this being insulated, I'm not going to have a problem. I'm not going to be running long cars or long trains to cause any shorts, and because the gap between the rail is so large, I highly doubt there'll be any wheels bridging this gap. So I should be fine. We'll see when I do more testing. So how I wired my track temporarily, because I had to cut the frogs and insulate them on my crossover here, and just this left hand number 6 is I ran some screws here for power leads. I ran some screws here for power leads, which also end as ends, so my trains don't fall out. And I did the same thing for that, just no leads there, because the lead to that is here. Sorry for my shaky camera. And then I did leads to the spur and the double main, the single main here. Well, double main for a while. And then I just used barrier strips to tie it into my Kato power pack terminals here. So I've tested it out. My DC Athearn ready to roll CEFX AC 4400 CW works great through the switches. On slow speeds there is a little bit hiccups here, but again, I didn't solder any of the connections, so probably poor electrical flow. Once I do my layout permanently, that's going to be addressed, obviously. I have my track plan finished, but because I'm going to be running via rail service on my switching layout now, I have to reconsider a portion of the track plan for that. So that will be in a future update to show you what I was thinking there. Again, more with this video. Alright guys, so I bought a few goodies lately in the last month or so for my layout. As you guys all know, I'm going to be running an ethanol plant, so along with my hoppers, which I'm going to be getting more, I need ethanol tanks. So about a month ago from Paris Hobbies for $36.99 I bought this I believe it's Montana or Michigan corn products. It's a rare of the ethanol tanks. I bought that. It is an Athearn ready to roll. And then about 3 weeks ago at the Ancaster Train Show, for $15, I bought this Trinity Plate C 25 and a half thousand gallon tank, which is good for ethanol, petroleum, any things like that. So this is going to be running ethanol. And by the way, this is 30,000 gallon ethanol tank. And then at the Ancaster Train Show, I also bought the Rock or Route Rock waffle box car. I always wanted one of these. It's a UP patch. This was only $5. It had the Katy couplers but plastic wheels. What I planned for this guy is I'm going to practice weathering on it. Most of these cars are quite faded, graffitied to hell and rusted out to hell as well, so I'm going to be doing that with that. The other thing that I bought, which I'll do a little splash screen on, and I put the deposit down on it about a week and a half ago. I'm surprised the hobby shops were still taking pre-orders on these. Is the Rapido Via Renaissance Paint Scheme rebuilt F40PH-2s. So that's going to be coming in the next couple of months. I'm getting the $10 Canadian dollar bill version of it. So hence why I'm going to be redoing my track plan a little bit, because now I need a solid 2 main line going, because I'm going to have the train going through that. So that's going to be coming up hopefully in the next couple months, so I'm really excited about that. Rapido makes great stuff. And future things for the videos is next couple of weeks for videos, I'm going to be concentrating on filming a project that I'm doing for a fellow YouTuber with another fellow YouTuber for him. So all the design work is done now. I just have to actually work on the project, which I will be done over the next couple of weeks. I will not show any of those videos, however, till the project is done and he or she will get the final gift and show it on their channel. So that's going to be coming up, and I'm going to start doing reviews on mostly my cars right now, and then my locos, being DC right now. I am going to be doing factory reviews on them, and then I'm going to do a review on those later with the decoders put in them. So that's what's coming up in the next couple weeks. I'm also going down to Ottawa to see Chris and Dave 88 and Mark from M&M Rails to discuss our future Ontario Rail Joiners module layouts. A couple of the guys from Ontario are coming down as well. Sparky 107 and Chris. Greg unfortunately can't make it, but that's what's coming up in the next couple of videos. And as always, guys, thank you for your comments, subscriptions, and views, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.